The first square that we're doing for our 2025 sampler blanket is going to be the grit stitch. So I'm using the camel colour from Stylecraft Special DK, a 4mm hook. Of course you need your trusty scissors and darning needle, and you do need a ruler or a tape measure for this project. Now you can use a thicker yarn if you like, just make sure you get the correct size hook to go with that yarn. Okay, let's dive into square number 1. The first square that we're going to do for our sampler blanket is the grit stitch. Now this is just a mildly textured, pretty little square, and it's done in US terminology as well. So we'll start off with a slip stitch on our hook, holding your yarn end in your right hand, making a loop, pulling up your yarn. Now doing it this way allows you to loosen or tighten that slip stitch however you require. So we need to do chain amounts divisible by 2 plus 1. So I might try 27. We'll see what that measures up to be. I have done 27 chains, and here you can see the front of the chain that has the little V-stitch. I work into this back bump. If you turn it over, you'll see a little bump there, but you can do it in either way, whichever you're the most comfortable with. For row 1, we're going to do a single crochet into the 3rd chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, single crochet there. Now we're going to skip 1 chain and do 2 single crochets into the next. Skip 1, 2 single crochets. Skip 1, 2 single crochets. And we'll do that all the way along. Once you're at the end of row 1, you've got 2 left. You're going to skip that second last chain and do 1 single crochet into the last. Chaining 1, turning your work, doing a single crochet into the very first space. Skipping 1, now 2 single crochet into the next. Skip 1, 2 single crochet, skip 1, 2 single crochet, skip 1, 2 single crochet, and work your way across this row. At the end of this row we have 2 single crochet left, so you're going to skip 1 and just do 1 single crochet into that chain that we made. Chain 1, turn your work, single crochet into the first stitch, skip a stitch, then 2 single crochets into the next, skip a stitch, 2 single crochets, skip a stitch, 2 single crochets, and keep on going like this for every row. I got a bit carried away last night and I virtually finished this little square. It just flies off your hook once you know the pattern off by heart. Just nice and easy. So we'll measure up. I'm working on 26 centimetres. Other side, Jill. And that's 24 and a bit. So maybe 2 more rows and we'll be done. Okay, let's finish this little square off. Chaining 1, turning your work, doing a single crochet into the first space below, skipping a stitch, and then 2 single crochet, skip a stitch, 2 single crochet, skip a stitch, 2 single crochet, skip and 2, skip and 2, skip and 2, skip, then 2 single crochet, skip a stitch, 2 single crochet, skip and 2, skip and 2, skip, and then 1 single crochet at the end. I might just measure that now just in case that is our correct measurement. It actually is. It's 26 centimeters. So no, I tell a lie. Oh, it's so close, it's not funny. I don't know whether to block it and see if it'll get a little bit bigger or just run with it as it is. No, I think it needs 1 more row. Okay, let's do this last row. I've done a chain, now a single crochet into the very first stitch below, skip a stitch, then 2 single crochets, skip, 2, skip a stitch, 2 single crochets, skip and 2, skip and 2, skip and 2. Going along, we're nearly at the end. I'm really loving this mild texture, I call it. Okay, there's a gap in there somewhere that I need to skip and put 1 at the end. Yep, there we go. That's spot on 26. So I'm glad I did that extra row. Now we just snip off our yarn end, pull it through, weave in our ends, and I'll see you again for the next video. That went quick, didn't it? The next video will be the crunch stitch, and I think you'll enjoy that one too. Okay, I will talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.